Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. It's Cece here, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. But today I'm so excited to bring you this look. It's vampy, it's very full, very like, oh hiya. It's a very smoky look, but it's completely matte. So I've created this whole look using Kat Von D products only and testing out the new foundation, which, spoiler alert, it's so good. So I'm excited to show you how I created this kind of smoky, dark, matte look, and also living for the lip ombre situation. But yeah, if you want to know how I created this look using all Kat Von D products, then keep on watching. Okay, so I'm back looking like a raw little egg. And to be quite honest with you, I am so buzzing to try this foundation and conceal all the sins. Time of the month, and also like traveling really makes me break out. So we need to change up this situation and truly put this to the test. But I'm just going to clip my hair back so it doesn't get in the way. Okay, so let's get straight into it. I am desperate to try the brand new Kat Von D True Portrait Liquid to Powder Foundation out. I'm going to be trying shade medium. To be honest, it looked about right when I was browsing through online. So let's test it out and see. This bottle is so beautiful, it's so satisfying. It's got like a little squidgy bit in the middle, and it's just such a gorgeous, like luxurious feel. So living for that. The lid just kind of screws off like so. Let's try the consistency on my hand, because I'm so intrigued by the fact that this is like liquid to powder. It is like silk. It feels like actual silk. It does feel so lightweight. It's like lightweight to medium coverage. So let's go straight in and put some on. Just kind of squirting it all over my face, really. I'm actually going to test it out on just one side of my face first to see the difference, because I'm quite intrigued. And I'm going to be using the number 10 brush by Kat Von D, which again, all of her products are vegan, and vegan brushes, vegan makeup, vegan flawlessness. Hello! Oh my goodness. Wow. A little bit does go a long way, I will say that. It makes my skin feel like silk. Like it's turned into a powder, but it doesn't look really powdery, if you know what I mean. It looks like literally silky skin. This shade is perfect for me. I think, how many shades does it come in? 40 shades, which is pretty amazing. I mean, hell no. Hello. Even this lightweight coverage is actually hiding my sins, my blemishes, which is amazing. Shamazing. So fresh, I love it. I'm just gonna use a little bit of the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer, and I'm using this in the shade L5 Neutral. This is a really, oh, that was such a satisfying sound. I'm going to use this just in the places I want to brighten a little bit more and conceal, because this is a very full coverage concealer, so that will just continue to build a little bit more coverage for me and create a bit more dimension. I'm going to blend that in with my number 10 Kat Von D brush, just kind of using a stippling motion. It's so soft that it just blends everything in so flawlessly anyway, but I don't want to drag the product. I just kind of want to stipple it in with the fluffy brush. Okay, so now that's blended, I'm going to use the Kat Von D Lock-It Blotting Powder in shade medium. I find this so perfect for like setting my makeup with, all over my face really, but I start with the under eye. And I do have also this translucent powder, which I love, but I don't really think I need to bake with this foundation because it's got such like a nice powdery consistency. I don't want to make it too powdery, if that makes sense. But now on to probably one of my favourite ever Kat Von D products that is my ride or die. I could not live without. You guys know, if you've been following me for a while, that The Shade and Light contour palette is probably the best contour palette I've ever tried. The consistency, the shades, just everything about it. I'm actually going to start off with using these two lightest shades just to dab under my eyes to just furthermore brighten them, which you can see does that instantly. I love the banana-y yellow undertone because it just makes me look a little bit more alive. It eliminates any kind of dullness to the skin. And the brush I've been using to powder with is the Kat Von D No. 4 brush. Okay, let's contour this situation, shall we? I'm gonna go in with, to be honest, I used all three of these shades, but I'll dip into the lighter ones to contour and chisel with, and then I'll use the deeper one to kind of buff all around the areas to create more depth and warmth. And I'm gonna use the No. 2 contour brush to snatch my face with. I mean, contour is actual life. What a difference. That's me wrapping up with the powder contour. I'm now going to use, actually, I do want to add a little bit of colour to my cheeks. So what I'm going to use is this brand new product by Kat Von D and their best-selling liquid lipstick. I think it was created originally in a liquid lipstick. Lolita, they've actually created this shade in a little eyeshadow single. So I'm going to use a tiny dab of this to just put onto the apples of my cheeks. Call me crazy, I'm hoping this works out. I just want a little bit like a flush of colour, get me? I probably need even less and just need to like dust it on in an ultra fine way, but it gives me a flush of colour, which is exactly what I wanted. Now I'm going to move on to my eyebrows using the Signature Brow pencil in shade dark brown. Oh, sharp little fluffy brows are my fave. I'm actually going to use this pencil to just draw on a few of my little signature freckles, as I always do. Oh, so, actually I'll zoom you in a little bit more, but I'm so pleased with how this is looking so far. Now to move on to the Shade and Light palette of your dreams. How beautiful is this? So this is the eyeshadow version of, you know, the contour Shade and Light palette. So absolutely cannot wait to use this. I am also going to use this little single of the Lolita Shade as well. And as I said, this whole look is going to be very matte and vampy and autumnal. So I feel like we need to combine Lolita with Shade and Light. So first of all, what am I going to do first? First of all, I'm going to use the shade Ludwin, and I'm just going to pat this all over the lid. It's like a bone shade to create a nice base. And then do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go straight in with a Lolita. I'm literally going to pack her on to my whole eyelid. So much pigment and zero fallout. How is that possible? I pack it on and then I very lightly buff out the edges. I'm also going to take this under the eye. If you have blue eyes, this will make them pop as well. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I feel like you could use this on its own. So now I'm just going to move on to the shade Solas to define around the edges, and then also Shax, which is the really deep dark black shade, to furthermore create some smoky depth. The pigments of these shadows is like unreal. Oh, loving how vampy and deep and dark this is looking. I do want to kind of add a little spotlight to it, a matte spotlight. So in the middle I'm going to create a lighter spotlight. How many times do I want to say that word? I'm going to use a little bit of Salios, which is the whitest shade. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be disappointed with this pigment, but so satisfying. Just going to keep that very tight to the centre. I am actually going to use a tiny bit of the Lock-It concealer just to brighten the centre of that a tiny bit, just like a dab. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm loving how this has turned out. Now let's do a little winged liner using my favourite liner in the whole wide world. This is Tattoo Liner Waterproof Liquid in shade Trooper Black. So let's sweep this on, shall we? Oh my goodness, love that mascara and liner. I have been loving the Go Big or Go Home mascara for quite some time now, so I highly recommend that. But now onto the lips, my favourite part. Second, or actually contouring and lips probably joint first. But yeah, I'm going to use the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquids in shade Lolita and Ophelia, and then I'm going to use one of the Studded Kiss cream lipsticks in the shade Muneca. Let's do it. Okay, wow, I am obsessed with this whole look, and I'm sure you agree, this is perfect for fall, going into winter vibes, a little bit vampy, like more vampy than what I would usually do. I don't normally have eyes this dark, but I am absolutely loving the whole combination, and I hope you've enjoyed watching this. I'll leave all the links to the products in the description box below, and now that I've kind of done a full face, I have to say the new Kat Von D foundation is incredible. It literally layers beautifully, and I just love how the kind of skin-like texture and powder finish blends in with all of the other products too. So I highly recommend, you can grab this in the description. A huge thank you to Kat Von D for sponsoring this video today. It's been a dream to work with you guys. I've been a huge fan since like forever, and yeah, really excited for you guys to try all of these products too. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I'll see you on my next video. Love you lots. Mwah. Bye.